Hey, this is Sitludo coming to you live from my basement. We are doing yet another video, of course. So last time we earned up the ghost guy used to all of our abilities, found out we stole our work. So in this episode, well, I'm not gonna tell you because that would just be a really bad spoiler, now wouldn't it? So I guess just sit down and relax, watch the show. Okay, so I think I'm awake now. So I'm gonna introduce you to Link's house, and I'm gonna introduce you to a little bit more of the town. I'll look out the window. Okay, so this is the only time you'll ever get to look out the windows. I really don't know why they give you the ability in Link's house, but we'll let the designers do what they want to do. Children, or oh, I don't think I mentioned this in my last episode, but the blue fairy that I pointed out last time is the same blue fairy from Majora's Mask. And in a lot of episodes they do that. Well, video games. Goat, Hana, Shepherd Deck, Horse Saddle, Corn, and we go over here, there's a little house, place that we can go into later when we get, Lantern. So, I'm just gonna get out of here and introduce you to the town children. I'm sorry, okay, so we can't ride a Plana because we got the day off. Yeah, that reminds me of my dad. My dad does that. Would be, you know, in a good way, not a bad way. You know, the kind of responsible parents. Not that other parents aren't sexually responsible. I mean, all parents are, but not all, but most. Sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry that I'm running into a ton of trees right now, but I need to earn a bit of money for this one task I gotta do. So I guess we'll just talk to the children now. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to them again. I love that sense of humor they have. We could go over here if we really wanted to, but we're not going to because it's weird. But yeah, that's I don't know why, but for some odd reason I could target it. So I'm really sad that this fairy doesn't become a bigger part of this, actually. Okay, what do you want, lazy father person? Okay, so his wife's in a bad mood because she lost her cat, and this guy wants to get some bee larvae for his wife. No, I'm pretty sure you would make her angrier. there if you failed, so I wouldn't try in the first place. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this house right here. Okay, so the market or grocery store we're at. So if you look around enough, you'll find 2 pictures of her daughter and 4 pictures of her cat. So she obviously favoritizes her children, but really one of them isn't a child, just a cat. So she has a mouse trap, as you can see right there. Obviously, she has no faith in her cat, which is why she did that. Mouse trap then. Oh, she's fraught and worried about him. So depressing. So we can't buy anything from her until we make her happy. And if we do make her happy, if we have to, we also get an extra item, which is a bottle. I'm not gonna finish this guys.
Hey! Oh!
Sorry, they're not in my jurisdiction. Okay, if you break all these pumpkins before you talk to this guy, one of my favorite jokes in this, well, not really a joke, but one of my favorite things in this game happens.
Hey!
I love that line. No, don't waste food. Like, I don't know if any of you know about him. So I could go over to him, or I could go over here first and show you another little segment. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to this guy also. Not that you need to, but it's a good idea.
Hey!
Okay, so that ability really does come in at the final boss battle. It's really interesting actually, because you like barely ever use that ability. But I guess the game designers thought, hey, let's throw in an old ability we never used for a boss battle. I'm thinking, isn't that like Skyward Sword and all in any way? No, it's just. I wish they did that in a few other games where they bring up some old ability you've never used through the entire game. Instead of Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Why am I walking over to the chickens? Oh, well, chickens. We all know what chickens are. Animals. But in this game, chickens have a purpose. You can use them to fly greater distances. Well, not really fly, but you can fall slower. Okay, so nobody thinks cats can do anything in this game, which is really kind of disappointing in my opinion. Cats are like a really great creature, really intelligent, but I'm a dog person, so sorry all you cat-loving people. Oh, darn it. Oh well, I'll do that later. Again, this is a special piece of grass. It's the same piece of grass that I tapped a little ways back there. And with this piece of grass, we can call Eagle. Now you might be wondering, why would we ever in this game need to be calling eagle? That's like really unconventional, isn't it? Well, you could actually use the eagle to shoot at stuff. I'll just show you what it does. Okay, so now that we got that out of our way, we can get back into her. Okay, you could wait to get over here, but we're just gonna sprint. I love doing that. How was he floating in midair anyway? I've always wondered that. Okay, so we got our another tool. Well, our first tool. I don't know why, but I'm tempted to say another tool. Okay, so I'm also gonna go over here. I missed something. Sorry. Most people don't do that, but it doesn't need to be done anyway. What you're doing is she's working on something that will be a useful tool for us, and if you've played this game already, you know what it is. Okay, so there are two ways to help this guy knock down a nest. Slingshot and bird. I'm gonna use a bird. So he just floats in the water until we do something. Actually, he'll float in the water, but... So, we're going to do this graph like I explained earlier. Aim. And fire. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the game where you can light these to get them away from you. Because, I mean, there are these covered swords and so, if we talk to him, he'll be like, an eagle, amazing. And I can practice my, eagle skill, which actually becomes the downfall of us, I guess you could say. And I'll explain that later. Again, if you played this game already, you kind of understand why it's their downfall. Okay, so remember that cat from earlier? For some odd reason, don't drop. At least I go a little slow. Okay. I clicked the wrong button. So I'm not gonna really get too complicated into these rules and stuff. I'm just gonna zoom through this so I can get to the next thing. But here's a hint: if you are stuck at the start and you already caught the fish, you need to catch it twice. Once for your journal, and a second time so that the cat will get it. Now you might be wondering, why does the cat need a fish? You'll see. So, Why did you put the door in the way? I'm gonna swim over and save a bit of time. Now right now you might feel a little bit annoyed that when you start the game, why can't I dive to the swimmer? He is, but we will get to that later. I don't think you saw me fishing over there, so, thanks anyway. Bye. Okay, the marketplace again. Yes, our second item. A bottle. You can put tons of stuff in this, but she'll get a little bit more complicated into abilities. I'm not gonna get. Oh. Okay, so I don't have enough money. I forgot. Yeah. This is exactly why you need to come. Once I get to these next. Yeah, so that'll be our downfall, I think. So are you gonna like this V-larva dude, or are you just gonna leave it all to me? Cause I don't need it. Just 9 up the 3. Very ever so slowly. And then get up. Now once you're up here, stop glitching. You get up. Glitching. I said stop glitching. That was a glitch. I didn't do that on purpose. Sorry about that. Okay. So, you might have seen already, if you weren't distracted, twiddling on your phones or something, that there is a yellow ruby here. Yellow rubies are only worth 10, don't pop a quite a bit. So now that we got 40 rubies, we are allowed to buy what we want at this shop. So in a way, everything is tied together, all these chaotic problems. How is it that everyone has a problem right before you leave town, and they all are at the same time? It's like, does this happen every day? Does Link need to sort out everything and not get credit for it? I mean, I got credit for the cradle, but I didn't get credit for the... Though, now that I think of it, I do remember one thing that might prove that he has done some missions before. Now, I know this isn't going to be much when I show you it in my next episode, but you'll see. Okay, so he delivered something to our room. And it looks like we have a few problems here also, which I'll get into just a little bit later. So, until next time, this is Sitludo coming to you live from my basement. See ya.